Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We have 6:28 on the clock. I know we are early this morning. We've got about a minute or so until 6:30, and then we will get started. Try to get us moving and finished, hopefully by 7 o'clock, so we can all move on with our day. Hope everyone's doing well. I think we have a good one ahead of us. We've got, let's see here, 5 different exercises. We'll run them through 3 times. We're going to try to run them through 3 times. So that's about 45 seconds with each exercise. And then, of course, a warm up and cool down included. So let's, I'll give another minute. You don't need any equipment. Just grab like your mat, water, cool off towel if you need it, or sweat towel. I always forget to grab one, but hopefully you've got one next to you. Good morning. So we're gonna get started soon at 6:29, actually 6:30 on the dot. So let's go ahead and get started with a quick warm up. We've got 5 exercises. We're gonna try to get them through 3 rounds in 30 minutes so we can move on with our Tuesday. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do some inchworms here. So start at the bottom of your mat or rug, walk yourself out into plank position, walk back up, big stretch at the top. This is a good one to get warmed up with. Really starts to heat your body up. When you come down into that plank, don't let yourself sag here. Really keep that core engaged and support you in that plank position. Try to keep your legs straight and you'll get a good stretch in your hamstrings too. Let's get one more of those. All right, stay here, okay? Let's bring one foot forward. All right, I've got my right foot up here, right underneath of my knee. Okay, so my knee and ankle are in line, right next to my hands. All right, and then if you can from here, come up into a deep lunge, okay? And then from here, you can put your knee down too. If that's too much, put your knee down, or you don't have to be so wide on your stance either. From here, hands out in front of you together, and then rotate towards that side where your knee is bent, okay? And open up here. All right, and let's just keep doing that a few times. Again, put your knee on the ground if you need to. That's okay too. Get a good open stretch here. The modification too is just don't be so deep in the lunge. Okay, a couple more on this side. Last one. All right, good. Now come back down here, swing that leg out, bring the other one forward. Same thing here. Okay, so check your knee, check your foot, make sure they're in line, and then come up to your deep lunge here, hands out, and then rotate to the other side. Really make sure everything is engaged. It's gonna help keep your balance and keep you stabilized, which is really the foundation to all the workouts, every workout. You have to make sure you are stabilized. Breathe, make sure everything is engaged. A couple more here. All right, one more. Good, bring that down, okay? And then walk yourself back up here. Good. Now let's just do some overhead squats, okay? So hands up, but if this hurts your back or hurts your shoulders, then just maybe keep them in front of you, okay? And then we're gonna get into our squats, okay? So again, check your knees. Make sure that they are staying in line over top of your toes, okay? So you don't want to be too far forward here, right? Where your knees are coming way past your ankles, right? You don't want to be out here as well, right? So knees should be shooting straight forward. Shoot your butt back into a seated position. and keep your chest up. Good. Really pinch at the top. And again, you can lower your arms. You don't have to have them up here. Okay, a couple more of these. Last one. Good. All right, let that go. All right, a couple more and then we'll get into our workout, okay? So from here, hands clasped behind your head. Keep your legs as straight as possible. And we're just gonna do like a forward bend, okay? Really stick that butt back, okay, to get a good stretch in your hamstrings and come back up. So you're only folding about to your hips, okay, and back up. Pinch at the top. Really try to keep those elbows out. Don't let them fall forward. When you're coming into that fold, remember to shoot that butt back towards the wall. Try to keep those legs as straight as possible to get a good hamstring stretch. Good, a couple more here. Last one. Good, all right, let's finish with some good old jumping jacks, all right? Let's get that heart rate going. All right, let's go. So modification for jumping jacks to cut out the jumping is side to side, bring that leg out, do a little tap, and come back. That's your modification to cut out the jumping. Really get those arms up and around. Make sure you're engaging your core and breathe. Let's go. We're gonna get started here. After this, should be a good one. 3 rounds. 5 exercises, we can do it. Let's go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, let's go. We have 5 exercises, 3 rounds, okay? So what we're gonna do here is we are gonna get started with a squat jack, okay? So squat jack is, we come into our squat here, and then you kind of jump those legs out. When you jump those legs out, open up those arms, okay? And then back, okay? Really open those arms up, all right? Let's go. Maybe even feel a little pinch in your shoulder blades. Let's go. Really get those legs out wide, right? You're bending, folding at the hips. Stick that butt back before you come into that squat. Push those arms back. Let's go. Not much longer on this one. Modification, again, omit the jump, okay? You can be in your squat position, open your arms out wide. All right, really pinch them. You still get a good squeeze in those shoulders, right? Or you're doing the jack, the squat jack. Let's go, 15 seconds. Breathe. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, shake that out. All right, move into the mat. So that was a good one to really get your heart rate up, a little cardio, a little high intensity, high impact. But there's always some low impact modification, so you cut out the jumping, okay? All right, getting into those mountain climbers. I know, don't hate me. But what we'll do is we'll do, instead of full on mountain climbers, okay, so let's get into our plank position. All right, we'll do 1, 2, 3, and a little bit of a hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. All right, modification is just go slower, okay? And maybe give a little tap. All right, go at the pace that's right for you. Let's go, come on. Make sure your butt's down. I'm gonna turn to the side here a little bit. Let's go. Breathe. Keeping that core engaged. Come on. Keep going. Make sure your shoulders are right over top of your wrists. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, let that go. That's always a tough one to start with. That's a good one to really get you warmed up, your body temperature up, heart rate up. All right, staying on the floor, we're gonna move into some reverse crunches, okay? So let me move the mat. Make sure you can see me here. So lying on our back, legs straight up here. So maybe grab them behind your thighs here. Try to get them as straight as possible, okay? And you are crunching up, lifting your butt off the ground, okay? You can keep your arms out to the side. You can have them behind your head, and you're staying in the crunch position, maybe with your shoulders up off the floor. Let's go. A good lower ab exercise. If you've got your arms out to your side, really press them into the floor. Let's go. And breathe. Come on, 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Whew. Give those knees a little hug there. We're gonna roll up, let's go. Now, actually, I'm sorry, stay on the floor. All right, so we're gonna do another ab exercise here. All right, so we're gonna get into a crunch here and do some leg circles, okay? So let's do both legs out to start, okay? And then if you can stay here in this crunch position, trying to get those shoulders off the floor, let's start with our right foot or left foot if you want, okay? And we're doing big leg circles in one direction for about 20 seconds, and then we will switch directions. Really try to keep your back flat on the floor. And do big circles, keep both legs straight. Okay, a few more seconds here, and then we're gonna reverse directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now opposite direction. Make sure, kind of give yourself a little check here. All right, leg back up. Now the other direction. Breathe. Halfway there. We're only doing about 20 seconds in each direction. And then we're going to switch to the other side. Keep that leg off the floor. Don't let it tap. Come on. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Good. All right. Now we have to do the other side, guys, okay? All right, so now my left leg is going up, and we're going in the one direction to start, okay? So up, get into a crunch position if you can here. The modification too is keep that other leg bent. Okay, I'm sorry, I should have noted that in the beginning. If you just take a quick look at me, I've got my other foot is planted on the floor and it's bent here. That's the modification, okay? All right, 5 seconds here. Last one. All right, guys, opposite direction. 20 seconds. I know, abs are killing you, right? You got this, come on. Remember, modification, keep that other leg bent and plant it on the floor. But make sure that core is engaged, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Woo, let that go. All right, final exercise in this round. All right, so what we're gonna do here, this is a dynamic move, right? We're gonna combine like 3 moves in one. All right, so to start, we're gonna get into 2 pulse squat, okay? Then we're gonna come back, so after those 2 pulses, we're gonna come back into a reverse lunge, back up, and then a little bit of a kick back there, okay? Or reverse leg raise, one of those, right? Pulse, pulse, reverse lunge, back up, kick back, or a reverse leg lift. Okay, let's go. This takes a little bit of thinking too, right? But once you get it, you got it. Stay low. When you're in those pulses and go into that reverse lunge, stay low, and then back up, reverse leg lift. Pick up the pace if you can. Modification here too is to stay on one side and do half on one side and then go to the other side. If you're still working on stabilization, start on one side. Halfway through, switch. Let's go. Keep that chest up, core engaged. When you do that reverse leg lift, really pinch your backside, right? Squeeze your glutes, squeeze that lower back. Let's go, a few more seconds. Last one. Let's finish this one out. Good, nice job. Shake that out. That's round 1. We gotta get into round 2. So maybe grab a little drink, grab a little sip, little sips. All right, guys. Big deep breath. Round 2, we have our squat jacks. Swinging the arms open. Modification is to omit the jump, okay? Or jack. All right, guys. Here we go. Really pinch those shoulders back. So you're working those too, right? So it's not just a squat here. You're working those arms, those shoulders. Modification, right, is you're staying in that squat position. Pinch at the top, open those arms up, right? That's your modification if you're not ready for those jumps, okay? And that's okay. Just keep moving. Let's go. 15 seconds. Breathe. Five, 4, 3, 2, last one. Woo! Shake that out. All right, I've got that ab work. Let's go to the floor. Mountain climbers. All right, guys. Big deep breath here. Remember, do 1, 2, 3 with a little hold. 1, 2, 3, little hold. Or you're doing slow and steady mountain climbers, maybe with a little tap. All right, let's go. Keep that butt down. Core tight. Halfway there. shoulders. Make sure they're right over top of your wrist. Let's go. Come on, 15 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish that out. Woo! Those mountain climbers. All right, guys. Let's move into those reverse crunches, okay? So, on our backs, legs up, maybe pull behind those thighs for a moment. Try to get everything as straight as possible. All right? And then lift your butt towards the sky. Let's go. And if that is hurting anything besides your abs, just lower your feet and you can get into some glute bridges, okay? That can be your modification, is to do some glute bridges, all right? But if the only thing that are hurting are your abs, get those legs up. Come on. Not much longer here. Come on, 15 seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, let that go. All right, guys, so staying on the floor, we have those leg circles, okay? All right, so legs out straight. Let's get one up here. All right, hands behind your head if you can. And let's go one direction on the right side, and then we'll switch after 20 seconds. And remember, modification is to bend the other leg and keep it stabilized. You'll still really feel that. Good. Try not to let it fall to the side. Let's go. A few more seconds here. Keep those your abs engaged. All right. Switch. All right. I'm going to go back in to the leg out straight. 20 seconds here, guys. Let's go. Halfway there. Last one. Good. All right. Now reset. All right, so other leg goes down or keep it bent here. Okay. Other leg up. Let's go. Let's start one direction and then switch. 20 seconds. Come on, halfway there. Keep that back flat. Along the floor, come on. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Switch directions, 20 seconds. Breathe. Modification, leg bent, but keep it really planted and stabilized. Try not to rock too much. Come on. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo, let that go. Roll up. Good job, guys. Last exercise in this move, we have that dynamic 2-pulse squat, reverse lunge, reverse kickback, or reverse leg lift, all right? Let's go. Pulse squat, reverse lunge, reverse leg lift. Other side. Let's go. Make sure when you're coming down into that reverse lunge, everything is in a 90-degree angle and pinch everything, squeeze everything, and don't let that knee bounce off the floor. Come on. Come on, 10 seconds. Let's go, last one. Good, all right, shake that out. Probably cut that one a little bit short, but I'm looking at the clock. We still have one more round to do, and not much time left. So let's get to it. Quick drink. Let's get into those squat jacks. Arms out wide. Let's go. 45 seconds. We got this, come on. Last round. Give it all you got. Halfway there. Come on, 15 seconds. Breathe, come on, push. Last round of these, you can do it. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Woo, shake that out, I know. All right, guys, mountain climbers. Let's get right into it. 3 with a pause, or you're doing slow and steady. Let's go. Check your shoulders. Make sure they're right over your wrists. Come on, halfway there. Come on, keep pushing. 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, last one. Woo! Let that go. All right, guys, onto our back for those reverse crunches. All right, legs up. Give a little stretch here. Try to get those legs as straight as possible. Legs out to the side. All right, get those toes to the ceiling. Lift those abs. Lift that butt. Come on. Modification, do some bridges. Come on, halfway there. Let's go. Come on, 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Woo! Oh, squeeze. Give a little hug here. All right, guys. Into those leg circles. All right, so into our crunch position here. All right, I'm gonna start in the modified version. One leg up, and either direction. Let's go. Big circles here. Big leg circles. 20 seconds, one direction, and then we switch. If you're doing modified version with me, that knee, that leg that's bent, planted into the floor, try not to let that rock, okay? Make sure the knee is pointed towards the ceiling, not out to the side. All right, 3, 2, 1, switch directions. 20 seconds here, and then we switch sides. Come on. I'm still in the modified version here. Wherever you can be, get there. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, other leg up. I'm gonna stay in the modified version here, but remember, if you're ready for it, get that other leg out. All right, babe. Have a good day. Let's go. Actually, I was doing the modified version and kept my leg out. Let's go. Not much longer here in this direction, and then we switch directions. Check your back. Make sure it's flat to the floor if you can. Don't arch. 5, 4, 3,
2, 1. I'm going into the modified version. I'm noticing that my back is starting to arch. When that happens, try for the modified version. You can always go back, right? As soon as you feel you can, just push it and go. Let's go, come on. Not much longer here. Come on, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo, let that go. Roll up. All right, guys, last exercise here. We have that dynamic move, right? 2 pulses. Let's go. Pulse, pulse. Reverse lunge. Reverse leg lift. Come on. Really give it all you got. Make sure everything is moving with intention. Squeeze everything. Let's go. Come on. This is our last exercise, last move, last round. Come on. Come on, you got this, guys. Let's go. Push. When everything's hurting, you gotta dig deep. Pull some of that adrenaline out, some of that will, some of that drive. Come on. Let's get one more on each side. Come on. Last one. Woo! Good job. Shake that out. 7 o'clock on the dot. Good job. We are going to finish with a cool down. Take a big deep breath here, guys. All right, take a little drink if you need it. We're going to get into a cool down. Good. All right. First thing here, we did a lot with those legs, a lot with that core. Let's go ahead, legs out wide, right? Shoot those knees out to the side here. All right, come into as low as you can in that sumo squat. All right, and then just start kind of pushing in, lower your shoulder, push into that leg, getting a good stretch, just about everything here. Good. Okay, a couple more here. One more on each side. Good. Stay low, and let's get into a side lunge. Now, the leg that's out, flex those toes, all right, and really get deep into that stretch. If you can get this other foot flat on the floor, that's amazing. Do it if you can. I cannot. All right, arms out in front of you, and maybe even turn the opposite direction, right? Get a good stretch, even in your core. Big deep breath. Check to make sure those toes are flexed. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let that go. All right, now we gotta switch sides. Shift everything over. All right, so now my right leg is out. All right, and I've got my toes flexed. Feeling a good stretch. My inner thigh here, my hamstring. All right, now I'm gonna rotate out here to the other side. Little twist. Check my toes, make sure they're flexed with the leg that's out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. From here, shift your way back to the middle. All right. Let's just hang here for a second, okay? Cross your arms here and just hang. Forward fold. Relax your shoulders. Big deep breath. And then just kind of rock side to side. If you can keep your legs straight, you'll get a good stretch in the hamstring too. So just rocking side to side. Good. All right, let's roll up. Good. Okay, now from here, Legs out, about hip distance apart, okay? And we're going to get some side stretches in here, okay? So I'm gonna kind of, with my left hand, grab onto the outside here of my hips, my waist, and then like kind of pull opposite directions. So I've got one pulling, one pushing, opposite directions. And big deep breath. Little pulses maybe, so I can like just reach further into that stretch. All right, other side. So now I'm wrapping my arm around my waist, and then my left arm shoots in the other direction. So forces against one another, okay? So I'm pulling and pushing at the same time to get a good stretch in my left side. Let's go. That should feel good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice. Okay. Now, a couple more and then we'll kind of finish out. So let's go ahead and move to the floor here. And we're going to just do some butterfly stretches, okay? Let's get those legs out, feet out. All right, I like to open my feet up kind of like a book. Use my elbows to really push into my knees and just fold over. Over as far as you can. Try to get, pretend. If you can actually get your forehead down to those toes, that's amazing too. I cannot. But pretend you're trying to get your forehead to your toes. Push into those knees. Good. All right, let that go. We're gonna finish out here with a little bit of a seated twist, okay? Legs out in front of you. All right, I'm gonna take my left leg, cross it over here, plant my foot on the floor, swing my right foot around, okay? Check my hips, make sure both of them are on the floor, okay? Right arm goes up, twist over to the other side, elbow on the outside of my left knee. You can be here too, maybe hugging that thigh, or hand up like mine, and twist. Look to the back, try to look at the wall behind you, keep that core tight, and really get a good stretch there. Stretch everything. Check your hips, make sure they're both on the floor. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and then do a little counter twist on this side. Ooh, and a little crack, which felt really good. Nice. Legs back out. Now opposite, okay? So now my left leg is going over my right going over left. Swinging my left leg around. Check my hips, check your hips. Make sure both of them are planted on the floor, okay? Now, left arm up, across on the outside of my right knee. And again, you can have it here in an L shape. Reach down, grab your hip, and give a good stretch here. Try to turn to look at the wall behind you. Check, always check your hips. Give a little check, check yourself, right? Make sure they're on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't forget that little counter twist here. Oh, that should feel really good. And let that go. Good job, guys. All right. Tuesday, get it tight. I hope you like that. That was good. I hope everyone did a great job. We stuck it out. We got those 3 rounds in. I'm feeling amazing. I'm sweating as usual. Hope you are too. We had a good couple of high intensity, high impact. Actually, all of them I think were high intensity, but we had some that were high impact, like those squat jacks, right? And then we had some that were not so much of a high impact, right? So a lot of that ab work we were doing is very high intensity, but low impact, right? So you don't necessarily have to be jumping around. I say that all the time to get a good workout, right? It's all about your moves. I like to do a lot of full body weight type exercises and workouts because you don't need anything, right? If you have all that stuff, if you have bands, if you have weights, it's great, you know, but I'm here to show you that you don't need all that. It's fun to use sometimes. It's great to really push yourself, especially if you are trying to build muscle and things like that. You know, you don't have to be doing that, you know, but it all depends on what your goals are. So
happy Tuesday. You did a great job. Follow this up with a nice, good, nutritious meal. All right, so something with some protein, some eggs, a protein shake. Try to get some vegetables in there. Some fresh fruit and vegetables are always important too. Drink lots of water, and take tomorrow, do some stretching. I probably haven't said that enough, but definitely give yourself some time to recover too. And your recovery should definitely include some stretching, okay? So if you haven't been doing that, please do that. And Stephanie says, great one. The dynamic move at the end had me a little off balance, so I just did back lunges. And that's perfect. That's excellent. That's exactly what you should do, right? If any of these moves, you feel like it's a little too much, especially with your balance, right? Stop. Do something just like Stephanie mentioned, right? So she did the reverse lunges, but she's going to keep working her way up, and she'll be doing the dynamic moves too. But it is very important, like I mentioned, stabilization, okay? When you're doing a lot of those dynamic moves, and the stabilization is not quite right, you're gonna have a hard time kind of keeping your balance on those things. So absolutely don't stop what you're doing and find something that you can focus on and balance. So reverse lunges and cutting out some of the additional moves was the perfect thing to do. So good job, Stephanie. Great job, guys. You did amazing. Happy Tuesday. I love you all. Thank you for the support. And if you didn't see my announcement yesterday, I'm taking on some new clients virtually. It'll be similar to this, a couple options with some video workouts, and some other options available too. So definitely reach out to me if you are interested, and I can give you some more information. I love you all. Please have a great day. Everyone love each other and be well.